Hi, Jacalyn Prete, and here we are again. And today, then this particular practice, we've already worked on the feet and we worked on the calves and the knees. Now we're going to work on strengthening the legs. So this is what we're going to do at first. So I'm going to take your arms up. We're going to do a little bit of sun salutation. Inhale, lift, and exhale, fold forward. Now working on the philosophy of non-dual tantra, the part of it we call spanda. Spanda is a pulsation. So here I am with my back heel against the wall. So if you can't see me in the side view, this is what it looks like, except that heel is pushing into the wall. And what this is going to do is give that back leg a lot of biofeedback to really strengthen right underneath the buttocks, where the butt meets the thigh and the thigh meets the butt. So you're pressing down strongly here, knee right up over your heel. So the spanda is energy drawing into the core of the pelvis from the feet by dragging the front heel towards the back and the back heel forward. You're pushing down through the feet. Now watch the transition to the other side. You push off, step forward, and here we are on the other side. So this is really strengthening and awakening the legs. Now we would do a whole warm-up before this, which we did in those previous two videos. One was the toga, the feet, and then one was working with the calves and strengthening the lower leg. So now we're warmed up enough to do some standing poses. So here we are with a low lunge. I call this a low lunge. You push off, step forward. Now we're going to add a little twist to it. Now I'm just far enough so the right knee is at a 90-degree angle here, left heel against the wall, and I can extend the back leg, really work it. Take the right hand on your hip and revolve the shoulders like this. Not the pelvis. The pelvis, this is a turn. This is a twist, right? So the pelvis is more level. This right hip pulls back and you'll get a really great stretch for that right buttocks. If your shoulder feels up to it, take the right arm up. If not, just keep it on the hip. Let's switch sides. So we're warming up these lower legs, pelvis. And I call the ha muscle, the lower belly, drawing in a lift of the thigh, the belly away from that front thigh. You're pushing down through the feet, okay? Here comes our twist, left hand on the hip, keeping the pelvis nice and still, tummy in. I twist the rib cage to the left. Either hand here or hand up here. Hold and breathe. Push against the wall, super strong, and come back and come all the way forward, all the way up. We do a whole series of poses against the back wall, but before we go into more standing poses here, I'm going to use the floor and a blanket to show you some really great ways of strengthening the legs. I'm going to keep my left foot on the sticky mat and right foot is on the blanket, like so. So the trick about this is to keep yourself over the standing leg. It's a one-legged chair pose. So the right foot comes back. See how my hips go deep? My knee comes straight ahead, and then zip, I bring my legs back in. We're going to do 10 on one side. Inhale. Exhale. That's 2. Keep the weight here. Don't let the weight drop out here, right? Come all the way over that standing leg and in. Now the spanda is the energy drawing in. We call that muscular energy. From the outer edges of the body in towards the midline. Inhale. Draw it in. And it's paired with an equally equal force to go to the outer edge of the body. We stretch away and then we pull in. Use your leg power to come up. We expand out and pull in. Down and in. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Come all the way over there. Don't let your weight go over here. It's going to want to go like this, right? Keep it over the standing leg and make sure this knee tracks straight ahead. When you look down, knee over the second and third toe. Don't let it turn in. You might feel some pain in this inside of the knee. And last one. Good. This leg feels really warm and this leg needs some help, so we're going to do the other side. So what is working? Both the leg that's moving in and out and the standing leg to stabilize. So here we go to the other side. Knee comes straight ahead. You see how I crease at the hip, the knee comes forward, and then all the way in. So your inner thighs are getting strong. Your abductors and adductors, inner and outer hips, are strengthening. That's 2. Exhale. Exhale. Always exhale on the hard part. Inhale, exhale. This is my harder side. Come all the way up. 4 more. Expanding out and moving into the center. 2 more. Work the legs. I'm really starting to get very warm already. Very good. Now we're ready for some more standing poses. So I'm going to take the blanket away. All right, so first we did the low lunge with the twists. Now come back into the mountain pose, right? You press down through your feet, soft knees, pubis slightly moving back so your weight falls in your heels. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Let's grab our blocks. Here we go. Now keeping the right foot there, step your left foot back. This time, the back heel is on the floor. We're going to come towards a warrior 1 and pyramid pose. So push down through your feet, work your way up. Now, pull your feet towards each other isometrically. Drag your front heel back, back heel forward. Push down through the feet. Now here comes organic energy from the navel. Push down through the back leg and come upright. And take your arms over your head. Now, when we're doing warrior 1, some people are taught to square the hips, and that's not so healthy for the back knee. Let that left hip go behind the right hip slightly. But the rib cage can turn forward any amount. And then we add this action of the ha muscle, which is the transverse abdominis. The bottom ribs and the top of the pelvis draw in. Hold and breathe. Bend the front knee more. Now we're going to come into another in this series. Is a straightening of both legs and folding at the hip hinge. So here's the hip hinge. The thigh bones go way deep into the hip socket. Sometimes I bend my knees as I come into these forward bends. It's a little bit easier. So the hip crease goes very, very deep. I put my hands on either side of this foot. Say you're one of my friends who have tighter hamstrings, you can double up here on the inside. Inhale. Exhale, pyramid pose. And this is a version of it where the spine is pretty much level to the floor. 2 more breaths here. Very good. Now we're going to come from pyramid to a warrior 3 variation. Bend the front knee, move the blocks in front of you, push off, and then step the left foot on the wall. Now you may have to adjust the standing foot maybe a little closer to the wall. The blocks are in front of the foot. So this is what it looks like against the wall. Let's pretend my wall's back there. You see how the leg is up? And I really want you to work on this action right here, where the butt and the thigh meet right up there. And as you use the wall, as sort of your personal trainer, to remind you to engage your legs, you're a personal yoga teacher, push down, push out through those legs. That's your muscular organic energy. 1 more breath. And then bring both feet down to the floor. Pause for a moment. If your lower back is quite tight, hamstrings are quite tight, you can double up the blocks here. Open your feet and come into neutral spine. Let me show it to you what it looks like on the side view. This is neutral spine. Can you see my lower back is in its arch? It's not here. Hold, breathe, hands on their hips. Inhale, come up, and let's try the other side. Here we go. So we're going to come into a little chair, hold on to the blocks. Now the left foot front forward and right heel is on the floor. Here comes that warrior 1 foot. Push through the feet. Inhale, come up onto the front leg. Draw your tummy in. As you draw the tummy in, you become a little more upright. You really feel that butt on the back leg. Take your arms all the way up. Couple breaths here. Can you really work that glute, the right at the bottom, right? 2 more breaths. Spanda, pulsation. Everything pulsates in the universe. The stars, the tides, the seasons, your heartbeat. And then bring your hands down. Straighten both legs. Here comes the pyramid pose. Again, those are a little tighter. Double it up. Reach the hip crease way towards the back wall, way towards the back wall. Deepen your breath. 2 more. Lengthen the spine. From the core of the pelvis, push down through the feet and out through your spine. Make it long. And here comes our warrior three. You're going to bend the front knee, move the blocks forward, put the foot on the wall. And if you'd like to, you can step a little further in. Just readjust when you need to. And then straighten both legs, especially under the right buttocks. If you're a little tighter in the hamstrings, double up those blocks, yes? Reach your chest through your arms. Try to level your hips like you could have a cup of tea on your sacrum. Push really strong back leg. 2 more breaths. Draw your tummy in and release down. Hands on your hips, arch your back. Inhale, come all the way up. Take your arms with you and bring your hands into your heart. So that was a little lesson with using the legs, the standing poses with the wall behind you to really engage the muscular and organic energy, the pulsation, so you feel more present and more at peace.